Okay, here we have, right, in this form, we have that a is going to be 1, h is going to be minus 2, and k is going to be minus 9. A is bigger than 0, so we know that the parabola has to face upwards. And combining h and k, the vertex is going to be at minus 2, minus 9. As for the axis of symmetry, we know that it happens at x is equal to h, which is minus 2. So drawing this, I have minus 2 here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so it's going to be really far down this way. So somewhere here. Okay. Now, if I plug in for the next point, right, I know that the axis of symmetry exists at minus 2, so that's here. Okay. If I plug in for negative 1, whatever y value I get, it's the same for as if I plugged in negative 3. Okay, so plugging that in, I get negative 1 plus 2 squared minus 9. This becomes 1 squared, so that's 1 minus 9, which is minus 8. So we get a point that's right here. Okay, so it's a parabola that goes up like this. Okay, and now if you want to find the x-intercept and the y-intercept, right, we have to figure out, for the x-intercept, we have to figure out when is the y value 0. So when is this y 0? Well, that happens when we have this case. Right, so bring the 9 over. Right, then you get this. If I square root both sides, I get plus or minus 3, right? So I get plus or minus 3 is equal to x plus 2. So I have two cases. When I add 2 to 3, I get that x is 5. When I add 2 to negative 3, or sorry, if I subtract, my bad. If I have 3 and I subtract 2, I get 1. If I have minus 3 and subtract 2, I get minus 5. Okay, so here are our two x-intercepts. And for the y-intercept, we're trying to figure out, right, when is the x value, when the x value is 0, what is the y value? Okay, so then this one is going to be 2 squared minus 9, so that's 4 minus 9. Right, so you're ending up with just minus 5. So this value should be minus 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So right here.